Yeah, this is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I have that video coming to you here as promised with those few simple tips and tricks to improve your guys' online presence as a company. So of course I do have the homepage here pulled up of your guys' website. Now I wanted to real quick kind of look at a page on Google. So you guys are out in near Kansas City, you in Peculiar, I believe. I know Raymore, Benton, and even what is the other one? Right, kind of south. Yeah, Harrisonville is a little bit south. So I tried to choose one of those and see kind of where you guys are ranking, if you're ranking in here at all. And then we can even take a look at Kansas City. I don't know if you guys go up into Kansas City at all, but maybe over to Blue Springs or Lee Summit. So that's something we can even look at to see the possibility of the potential traffic you guys could get into a website, right? So first thing we're always going to see are some Google ads. So these are the guaranteed ads. So the trusted companies and verified companies through Google and their business profiles. And these are the ones that are paying to be right up front here to get all this exposure, okay? So these do tend to convert fairly highly. So not always a bad idea to be up here and be striving for these, right? Now, if we go through those and past the ads, you're going to get to that Google Map Pack. So these Google business profiles have been chosen by Google to show up organically within the top 3 for the Raymore area for roofing, okay? So these business profiles are optimized for this area and the type of services that I typed in. So they are going to get quite a few people coming through here traffic-wise. Normally about 30 to even 50% sometimes of the people coming in, calling, or clicking on our website are coming from these listings alone in the Google Map Pack. So these are very nice to be here. You just need to make sure your Google business profile is optimized for all the service areas that you work in, right? Now, underneath those, we have organic listings. So we are going to see some of the directories, Better Business Bureau, Home Advisor, Yelp, Angie, but we are going to see a couple organic listings for actual companies. So Mason and Sons, we're seeing Ibex Roofing and Solar, and Vault Roofing, okay? So we're seeing those 3 on the first page besides all of the directories. So I went ahead and I picked out Mason and Sons, and I'm throwing them into the same program I'm going to throw you guys into so we can do a little comparison, right? So got your guys' homepage here. Let's do a quick little sweep because I always like to see how much content you guys have within a homepage, because that's really key to ranking on Google and having this optimized correctly, okay? So Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 keywords of content on your guys' website. And even more specifically within those words, every 150 to 200 words have one of those buyer intent keywords like roofing Raymore, Missouri. So somebody in the areas you guys serve would search to find your guys' services, right? So as we can look through here, we are a little light on the amount of content and the keywords here as I've kind of scrolling through looking. So this homepage definitely needs to be optimized to bring more traffic into it. But it's nothing that can't be fixed for sure. And it wouldn't even be that hard to do. And something super simple. Let's see here. Okay, so you can even see within this little clickable service page here, I can highlight this image. Okay, so this image would end up being a piece of content that when Google's robots come through and crawl the website, they're seeing not this image, but what this image is saved as. So a quick way to see that is right-clicking the image, save image as. So you can see how this image is saved, customized roof replacement. That is a type of keyword, but it's not necessarily buyer intent. Now, roof replacement, Benton, Missouri, or Lee Summit, Missouri, roof repair, any of those cities would be a buyer intent keyword, right? So that's something to change to get more keywords on the home page. Let's check this gutter one out. So gutter installation is a keyword, but again, you want those buyer intent keywords. Gutter installation, Bennett, Missouri, gutter repair, seamless gutters, Bennett, Missouri, something of that nature, right? And same with the rest of these. So that's something you can easily fix and actually implement tomorrow if you wanted to. So this is that program I'm talking about, Airifs. So I tossed your guys' URL up into here, and it's going to give me an overview of the website, how it's looking, the health of it, everything like that. So the first thing we're going to see are ratings from Google on first DR, the entire domain, so the whole website, and then UR, the homepage alone. So as we can see, relatively out of 100 score, these are fairly low, right? So website doesn't have much trust within Google, and we can tell that definitely pretty easily by the amount of backlinks and referring domains you have. Now, not necessarily more means better, because all backlinks and referring domains are not the same. Some definitely are going to hold more weight and trust within Google, because Google's a popularity contest, okay? So the more people referring your website through theirs is going to create more trust within Google, as long as those other domains doing that already have trust with Google or are relevant to the roofing industry, right? Because let's say I was going to refer a roofing company to you guys, or if you were looking for a roofing company, let's just say, for instance, as an example, I would want to refer somebody to you that I've even either worked with and I know they do great work and I trust them, or I know somebody that that had some work done and they vouched for the other company, right? So Google's the same way. They want to refer people to do services that they know do good work and that they can trust. And this is the one way to build up trust, okay? Now within your website, you guys are ranking for 49 keywords within Google. So we want to make sure there's definitely more keywords there for all the services that you guys provide, and that these keywords are buyer intent, okay? Make sure that these keywords and the ones you're ranking for are buyer intent. So when somebody searches for some type of service within the areas that you guys are doing this work at, they can find you, come in here, and you can convert them to a paying client, right, or a customer. Now, with all this being said, you guys are bringing in about 41 people traffic-wise organically to the website every month, okay? So not horrible numbers, and these are definitely numbers that you could easily bring up to achieve some of this higher traffic that you guys might want to grow the company, okay? Now let's go ahead and look at Mason and Sons Roofing real quick. So they got a little slide page going on up top. Not much content. Again, kind of moving. A little keyword here, roofing services, Raymore, Missouri. Google would catch that without that 2 in between. Now, there we go. We got some content going on, but still not a whole lot of content, not within that sweet spot of Google. So super easy to beat them out on this. Excuse me. So, and let's see. So here's some more images. So these images are not content because I can't highlight them, right? Let's see if they have a different image I can. It doesn't really look like they do, but that's okay. Now I'm going to throw them into that same program, Airifs. Now you can see their DR and UR a little bit higher overall, so they do have some more trust, seeing that they have more backlinks. Doesn't mean they're of higher quality, of course. Now they are ranking for 90 keywords. Now in this instance, they do have less traffic than you guys coming in. Okay, so let's take a look. Again, I don't know if you guys do anything in Kansas City, but let's see the potential of traffic we could possibly get if you could start ranking there, right? And it would take some time to rank in Kansas City, so it's much easier to rank in these surrounding areas. Or let's go Blue Springs and see who is ranking first here. So we got Bill West Roofing. Why not? Let's pop him in here. So he's the first one ranking here. Let me make sure I'm on his homepage. Swap Mason and Sons out. Okay, so even his domain and homepage rating is not that well within Google. as you can see, the amount of backlinks and referring domains he has, these are not of high quality with this type of rating. But if he's ranking on the first page for these nice keywords that he has, you can see how much traffic he's getting. So this is the potential of missing out on traffic, and how easy it would be to outrank Bill West Roofing if we were doing this stuff correctly and actually optimizing the website to rank for the buyer intent keywords, right? Because we don't just want any regular traffic. We want traffic from the people looking for services from you specifically, okay? And so that, again, you guys can grow the business, convert those people to paying customers, right? That's the whole point of it. Now, you can go deeper than that, but I think for the sake of this video and for the sake of time, I think those are a few simple things you guys can start implementing yourselves if need be. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, I would love some feedback on it. So if you could, give me a call or text or an email and just let me know if this helped you out at all, especially if you guys have questions on anything that I talked about in this video. So yeah, I do really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to watch this, to get yourselves informed. So thank you and have a great rest of your day.